What's the haps?
We're live.
What's going on, guys? We're here.
We're forging keys.
We're here once again. Here to forge a key or two. Or
Pod
like
H.
12.
Run H.
New follower, Dome 7.
Domes.
Nice
Thank
follow,
you.
bud.
Stormstrong. Hello.
Snuffles in the Stormstrongs.
I want to get the bet going.
Yep, we're starting with Far Wander, the Surgeon of Nerds, versus the Gummy Ruffian. Hey, Lord of Winter.
We got some Grunt Buggy action in this deck. It's also got Nizik Resonator, both of which are cards I loathe.
Yeah, I gotta fix your camera if you smashed it last night.
I did smash the camera last night, so that does make sense. Yeah, there's some other stuff going on in this deck too. There's not actually a ton of Amber control outside the taxing.
Yeah.
So when you get your Amber, you get to keep it, but yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on here. We got some Archimedes.
Pretty much guaranteed to go till 10:40 p.m. with a Grunt Buggy deck in the mix. Double Archimedes, bouncing Death Quark.
This deck definitely looks like it'll fight for the board pretty well.
Yeah.
This one had like you have a charrette, Carpet Flotsam. Carpet Flotsam is actually probably worth remembering. Like, you may not want to like kill the opponents all the way dead. So, all right, so you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
I got a 4, so you were first.
Okay.
I'll keep. I feel like this hand's pretty solid.
I guess I'll keep. I'll play a Mind Warper.
Okay. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play a War Chest, a Groggins, and a Phoenix Heart. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 3.
All right. I'll say Dis. I'm gonna play a Cold a Week to kill the Groggins.
Okay. Well, he'll go back to my hand and
This will die.
detonate the Mind Warper.
I'll play Binding Irons.
Okay.
I'll play a Charrette, and I'll play Not Finished with You. I'm not gonna bother shuffling the Mind Warper back in. That's it.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna say logos here. I'll play Archimedes. I'll remote access. I didn't actually pay attention to see if there's anything worth hanging on to the remote access for. Play a Library of Babel, and I'm gonna discard Binate Rupture. Since you're ahead on Amber, and there's no Brig in here, so just the burr.
I'll say Logos, play Hexion, and backup copy the Charrette. That's it. Just the burr.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'll play a Bramo. I'll play a Bingle Bang Bang. And I'll play a Groggins.
Jeez.
And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Say Dis. I'll play a Banish on the I think Bingle.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard Tolus. Play a Bloodshard Imp. Play Not Finished with You. I'm gonna Reap first, then play Bloodshard Imp.
Okay.
Because I want to go to 6.
Yeah, and that way your guy doesn't explode.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna put my Archives into my hand.
It's summertime. There is no burr. That is top tier jokes.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play a Gargantus Scrapper. I don't have 3 Amber, but he's alpha, so I gotta play him first. Brahma's gonna kill the Bloodshard Imp. Groggins is gonna kill Charrette. We're gonna War Chest for 2. And I'm gonna play 2 Bingle Bang Bangs.
Oh God.
And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll drop a chain, draw 2.
I'll say logos. Pick up the archive. I guess I forge.
Yeah, you do.
Right?
I haven't hit any of the taxers.
Pick up the archive. Play Expion, Titan Mechanic, Brain Eater, Library Babel. That's it. Hello, Forgers. What's up, Hypno Navy?
Hello.
Hello, fellow Forgers.
How do you do? Okay, well, I could have said this actually would not have been a bad turn for Brobnar just because of the sheer number of dudes that I have. I get to like kill a bunch of your guys and I get to use War Chest. But I am gonna say Logos. I'll Binate Rupture because it is absolutely free here, and I get 3 amber for it. So
pretty good.
I'm gonna draw a card with Library Babel. Okay, the hits keep coming. We're gonna play a Titan Librarian, and I'll play a Brain Eater. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw up to 6, and then I'll archive a card. So I will archive. What am I most likely to not say on the next turn? I think I'll archive this card. I'm not likely to say this on the next turn, and this is like a situational card, so I don't think it's particularly good here, so I think it's safe to dump that in the archive. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, I'll say this. Play Charette. And I'll play an Exhume. Get back.
Oh, tell me Tolis.
No. Get a Mind Warper. No, we ain't doing that.
Tell me Tolis.
We ain't doing that. Oh no.
Alright, we're gonna say Brobnar, because I'm gonna bingle bang bang
Yeah.
all through the night. I am we're gonna
Oh no, I forgot this light was on.
Oh no.
The glare.
What have we done?
Yeah, I just noticed Frostbite.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. We just forgot to turn that light off.
Yeah.
Stormstrong, where are you at? You're supposed to tell us these things.
Lighting is not easy.
Yep.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, I'll play a Grok. That he gets played.
Okay. Dying an Arc. You can kill by some Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I assume that's what kills you kids these days. In video games. Or some Pterodactyls.
Okay, so Bingle. We can do this in the right order. So Groggins is gonna fight Charette.
Okay.
Go to the archives because of Archimedes.
Finding all the new dinos I didn't know existed. There had been new dinos every year, man. This is crazy scientists.
This Bingle is gonna fight Hexpion and go to the archives. He'll do 5 damage to the Titan mechanic.
It goes there. It goes there.
This Bingle is gonna fight. You draw a card if I do that. So we gotta do this in the right order. Is there a way to do that in the right order? So Bingle will fight the Mind Warper.
Okay. Oh yeah,
elusive.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Bramo will fight the Brain Eater and go to the archives. And then Gargantus Scrapper will fight Mind Warper. And then all War Chest.
3.
For 3. Okay. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. And then archive 1.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Pick up the archive. I'm going to Entropic Swirl to do 4 to the Titan Librarian and a gain 2. Since it has 2 traits. It's a pretty good card.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We just don't see very many. I guess it's rare.
It is
yeah,
rare.
Play Hexion. Attack the Brain Eater with Titan Mechanics. You're not forging for cheaper.
Okay, so it'll go to the Archives because of Archimedes.
Yeah.
Actually, the Titan Librarian would have gone to the Archives because of Archimedes too.
Well, I guess I'll attack the Brain Eater first.
Okay.
In that case.
So he's dead, and then the Librarian will go to the Archives.
And I'm gonna lab work because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't have done anything about that.
Okay.
I couldn't stop that. Put that there. And I can draw a card. Okay, great.
Okay. So
Then,
I forge.
Yep.
I probably say Brobnar because I get to replay all these guys from before. Yeah, so I'll say Brobnar. I'll have Grok fight Hexion.
I'll lose 1.
Yeah, you lose 1. I'll War Chest to gain 1. I'll Reap with Bingle and the Gargantus. We'll play the Garump Buggy. And then I'll play some big dudes. I'll play a Bingle. Well, I guess he's not big, but I'll play a Groggins. I guess I'll play this Brammo. I kind of like want to hang on to it because I don't get any use from it right now. And it doesn't actually. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm not discarding down. There's like a good chance to say Brobnar in the next turn anyway. So I'll say check with 7, and I'll tell you go ahead.
All right, I'll say Mars. I'm gonna pick up the Archive. I'll play a Zorg. He's stunned. I'm gonna Mars first. The Zorg. Don't stun him.
Okay.
Put Brain Cementon on him. I will play Agent Human already. Okay. Let's see. He'll attack Bingle.
Okay.
So it stuns those other 2 guys. Play another Agent Human. Already. He'll attack that Bingle. Play a Fire Finger, Fixed Finger already. He'll Reap. Play Stem Rager already. And I think he just Reaps. It's not for threatening, but it's probably better than just like stunning Archimedes or throwing him away.
Alright, so I forged for 7 because of the Zorg. Alright, I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play a Mother Gun. I'm going to Hypno Beam your Zorg.
Why does this always happen to me? This happened last night too. It was like the witch all over again.
The Zorg is going to attack this Agent Human.
Okay.
And stun all those guys. Then I will play my Agent Human. I can just imagine this meeting on Earth. It's like all the Martians pretending to be humans, trying to pretend to not be Martians, talking to the other.
Yes, I am Human.
Ah, what a coincidence. My Earth parents named me Human as well. And Zorg will
we very elusive over here.
Zorg will fight this one.
Okay.
Just and stun him. Then I'll play another Agent Human. And then Zorg will fight him to finish him off. And then I'm gonna discard Exterminate. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 13.
Say Mars. I'm gonna key abduction.
Okay.
Bring all these mans back. I don't think I have enough to forge. I'm at plus what? Plus 2?
Yeah, so you're forging for plus 11.
So I need 17. So I have
Yeah.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nope. 16.
Oh, no.
You're one off.
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna carpet flux them.
Okay. So these guys will go to my archives. And then he'll go to my archives, and then Archimedes will die.
Yep. Play Harvester, Stem Rager, Human, Zorg. I'll say check with 8.
Okay. I am... I guess I gotta say Brobnar here. Put all this in my hand. I'll play a Gauntlet of Command.
So many good artifacts in there.
First I have to play him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, then Gauntlet of Command. Grok, Groggins, and Bramo. And I think I want to have them like this. So this guy, Bramo, Grok, Groggins, in that order. That way if you get your Zorg freed up, you can't just like stun one of my big heavy hitters in one go. Okay, that's my turn. I'll tell you to go ahead.
So forge are 8.
Yes.
Okay. This is a tough choice. Mars is pretty tempting. I think it probably has to be Mars, so they get like a lot of stuff out of it. So yeah, I'll say Mars. I'll play Proliferator. Once done, Zorg. Definitely reaping with a Harvester. Stem Rager will kill that guy. He gets to do 2 to something and move it to a flank. So I'll do 2 to the Grok. And it can be there on the flank. I'll reap with Human. And I'll stun Groggins. I'll reap with Human. I'll stun Grok.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun, and I'm gonna annihilate, I think, the Proliferator, because he has a problem. I'm gonna discard Exterminate. I am gonna play Agent Human. I'll play a Beam Buckler and smoke the Harvester, actually. And it'll be your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Let's wild wormhole. What's the worst that could happen? A poke. I'll poke. Human. Play Pip Pip. Play Cutthroat Research. Play Hex Beyond. Draw a card. That's it.
I think I have to say Brobnar this turn. So these guys are going to clear their stuns. We'll play a Bingle. And I'm going to Gauntlet Bingle into this Agent Human. So do 5 there and 3 there. and then elusive keeps them alive. Bramo will kill Pip. I'll play a Tireless Crowcag, and I'll War Chest and get 2.
Yep, 3. No,
2, because no, it's just 1. It's just 1.
Oh,
the Bengals
doesn't count.
Before fight,
Yep.
so yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just 1.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And it's your turn.
Alright.
And I will draw 2.
Say Dis. I'm gonna play Spider, Tesmal, and then a Poltergeist the Grunt Buggy.
Oh no.
That is it. So check with 8.
I have the Resonator, but I don't actually have any Martians. I drew the Bouncing Death Cork that last turn, which is what I really wanted when you like refilled the board with Mars dudes. I don't think I have a way. I guess the only thing I can do is I don't think there's a Helper Bot in the deck. No. Because I could say Logos draw a card to see if I draw into an answer, but there's like no answers in Logos in this set. Yeah, that's game. I think I'll draw a card. It's a Logos card, but it's not an answer.
I do feel like that was a good game. It was interesting because I was able to come back for a bit, and I feel like I kind of stole it. But I don't know.
I had like 2 dead turns.
And the Mars flip turn was huge.
Yeah, and the key abduction I think is what saved you, because I had like stunned all your guys, and then you're like, oh, I'll replay them, and get all my guys off the table.
The Resonator gives +2 for each neighbor it has, but I had 8 amber, so if he just played it, he didn't have another creature to play next to it, so he couldn't make it +4.
He doesn't need Mars creatures, but he needs another neighbor. Yeah, and he had 8.
Yep.
So I was hanging on to the Resonator specifically because I wanted it to come down to tax him when he couldn't answer it. Yeah. Good game. Just late.
Yep. We got the other 2 decks. You are on the Colonist that hunts serpents, and I'm on Madam Laser Eyes. Okay.
Yeah, this deck, it's got a Legacy Soft Landing, which is kind of cool.
That is actually decent.
But who knows? Who knows?
I think a Mighty Lance in here. The thing is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good in this form, and like in this set.
Yeah. There's
so many things you get to kill. Bet is up for anybody who cares about that.
They got Gatekeeper.
Yeah, he's not bad. I feel like in at least the stuff we opened, we didn't see very many of him.
No.
But he is a good card.
2 Titan Librarians. And Eureka. And Jargogle. And Memory Chip. Holy moly.
Yeah.
The archiving and the lab work.
The archiving does seem insane in there.
Yeah. Group H stands for Holy Moly, the archiving. That's the kind of clickbait titles we need, Nathan.
Yeah. I think I got screwed by Exterminate in that deck because...
You never hit with it? Or else I always had Martians?
You always had Mars. Mars were the only people that you had on the table.
Yeah.
So I could never use it. It would just kill my guys.
That's what I need. So we gotta come with clickbait Reddit titles like, you won't believe how much Martians hate this. You won't believe how many Age of Humans are on the board at once.
Just screen caps of us.
Like oh my god. A 5.
It's good enough last time.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going first.
You won't believe what we did with Archimedes. Look at how big the archive is.
Oh man, I feel like this hand is almost there. I'm gonna keep. Let's start things off with the Yancey gang.
He's a good one. We need to be like 6 never before seen Keyforge matches. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Brad Andres hates these guys.
Okay, let's see. Say Mars. Play Worm, Think Drone, and Harvester.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play First Blood, which doesn't do anything here. I'm going to play 2 Bramos and step all over that Xanthix Harvester.
Jeez, he's dead.
And then I'm going to discard Coward's End, which is actually pretty tempting to play there, but I don't think I want the chains yet. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to play this big boy. Rothias the Fierce. Play Barrister Joya. Play Garmavam. And I might discard Take Hostages because you get to steal the Dancing Gang. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Could come back to my me later. I guess we'll see. Attempts you to play Shadows more.
Alright, we're going to say Brobnar. So I actually have to First Blood before I can play the Sound the Horns. So if I can get the other Bramo, like I might divvy the damage up differently, but so I'm going to deal 2 damage to Rothias, and I think I'll deal 2 damage to do you want Joya or Collector Worm? I can't actually cleanly kill the Collector Worm, but I can kill Joya, so I'll do 2 and 2.
Okay.
I will Sound the Horns.
The tip.
Oh, nice.
A bit. Actually, a bit, Lord of Winter.
Take the lead.
Wow.
Aha!
Oh my god.
It was Bramo. See,
Bramo.
I would have done the damage differently had I got to know.
Take the number 1 spot. That's the cheapest number 1 spot there possibly is. So it's good. It's a good deal. And you got that badge.
All right, Bramo is going to slam into Rothias.
Hyper dead.
This Bramo is going to slam into Barrister Joya. I'll play another Bramo. So many Bramos.
This Collector Worm is laughing off Bramo.
I'll 1-2 punch the Collector Worm.
Okay.
Stun him. I'll laugh at this. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Alright. I will say Logos. Yeah. Play Remote Access for nothing. Play a Fetch Drones. Play Professor Sutterkin. Play Entropic Squirrel, I guess on Bramo. So he'll take 4.
Okay.
I get 2. Play Jargogol and put this card underneath. That is it.
Well, I would love to fight with Professor. I would love to steal Yancey Gang here, but I'm gonna have to fight with him against Sutterkin. So I'm gonna discard Little Niff. I am going to Hidden Stash. We're gonna archive this, I guess. Yancey Gang's gonna take out Sutterkin. He can't.
You gotta do it.
Cannot be allowed to live.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play another little Nif right here, and I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 4.
All right, I'll say Mars. I'm gonna play a mothership support, kill the Nif and the Bramo.
Okay.
Play Agent Human. Play Ixal, Fixed Finger, Unstun the Collector Worm, and I think we toss the Think Drone into the Yancey Gang.
Get it gone.
Yep, that's it.
I really hate this guy. Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play a Dipno Spymaster. I'll play a Dusk Chronicles. So I have more Amber than you, so I get to Archive. And then I'll play a little Nif, who's like not good with Dipno. And I'll say check with 6, and I'll tell you to go ahead, I'll draw.
Feeling like I want to roll the dice with this fetch drones. Just trying to stop you. I have a way to stop you in Sanctum, but I really want to play Logos. So I'm going to do Logos.
Roll the dice.
Yeah. So I'm going to play a Eureka to start out with.
Okay. Card is nutso.
It is good. We'll see if you get as lucky as I do. Medium style.
Every time I play Eureka, you're like, Logos, Logos.
I know. And then I'll use the fetch drones. Top 2 cards. Mars. Okay. Tremendous. Jargogol. Those guys have elusive. So, I guess I'll just reap. I'll say check with 8.
Okay. It's my turn. I forge. I will put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say Mars. And I'm going to Orbital Bombardment. Show you 5.
I have a lot of guys you can kill that. Like most of my guys.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaves me with just the Collector Worm to deal with.
I guess this guy throws off the math, right? Because it's like simultaneous damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Just from this guy, at least.
Yeah. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And if I jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna soft landing Mother Gun. Show you 3 to finish off the Collector Worm.
Never even got to use them.
I'll drop Sky Booster Squadron, drop the Shock Worm, drop Mind Warper. Dipno is gonna let me use Little Nif, who I think just reaps. And tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4.
So forge.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say Sanctum. Go ahead and Gorm that Mother Gun. Play Cermeros. Play Chael. Play a Boyd. And a Sigil of Brotherhood. And that's it.
Alright, gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Furtive Investors, which gets me 2. And then I'll Furtive Investors, which I think I only get 1. I don't know how that was ruled before.
Yeah, because they're tied. After when the text happens, we're tied.
I will play a Laminadra here, I suppose. Mr. Marrows is annoying. We're gonna mind warp using Dipno. We're gonna mind warp onto Chael. No, I'm better off using the Dipno to let this guy fight. He'll fight Agent Human, so I'll just steal it. And then little Nif, I think just Reaps. I'll go to Sir Marrows, but I'll get it eventually, hopefully. All right, your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Then a Mighty Lance. Actually, I'm gonna pick a Marka. Say Sanctum. I'm gonna Mighty Lance the little Nif and do 1 to the Dipno, or do 3 to the Dipno. Play a Blade. Attack the Sky Booster. No, he's elusive. JK. Reap with a Blade, for sure. Faux show. Oh, I have that guy to deal with. I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay.
That man.
So who's okay?
I'm sure Mirrors will take 1. No, Blade will reap.
Okay.
I think that's fine. And that's it.
Okay, so I'm actually in a bit of a predicament here. I have to. I don't want to do this thing now, but I have to, because if you get like a turn where you can use both evades, I just lose that amber forever. So I am gonna say Brobnar. I really want to like draw a Brobnar dude, but I'm gonna Champions Challenge, so these guys explode, and I'm gonna keep him around.
Okay.
And so my Sky Booster Squadron will fly into him and die. And then I'm going to pound that guy and finish him off.
Dang.
So I think the discard pile's in that order. Alright, I'll say check with 7. I'll draw 2. And it's your turn.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Play Memory Chip. Play a Titan Librarian. Play a Lab Work. For that. Play Library Babble. And I'll try to YOLO this fetch drones again. Mars. And okay. So it does capture 2.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so my turn. I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Mind Warper. I'm going to play 2 Combat Pheromones.
Oh god.
And then I'll play Mars Needs Amber. So I had both Pheromones and Mars Needs Amber. And so if you didn't have like all the big armor on all
you couldn't
your...
put damage on them.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll say check with 8. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw these 2 and then shuffle and draw some more. There's actually a ton of amber on pips, like amber pips in this deck. I don't think I would be doing nearly as well if like all these artifacts and actions didn't have amber pips on them.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Pick up Archive.
Get Gatekeepered.
And the Gatekeeper, Play Hail Drops Wall first. Play Gatekeeper. So he captures all but his 3.
5.
And then I'm gonna Mighty Lance the Mind Warper. That is it.
I will generate more amber than you can possibly capture from me. gonna say Mars. I'm gonna.
Brazilians watching now. Well,
Hey, hey there. Shadows. Yeah, I think I say shadows here. The thing is,
yeah, I'm just holding it for him. He can have it back whenever he wants.
shadows lets me threaten. The thing with my Mars is that I have like a lot of. I have the dreaded 2/2/2 hand. So, well, I guess if I do this, Hadros Walls makes you guys big.
Yeah, after the deck finishes, you shuffle your discard pile back in and draw a new hand from it. So it's not like other games where you lose the game after you do it, after you go through your deck, which is one of my favorite parts about this game.
Right. Because you can actually plan for like a long game.
Yeah.
Assuming the decks are like suited for that. There's a lot of decks that just like will finish the game really quickly, but playing like your outs, like knowing what you're like trying to draw to, it's a big part. All right. Guess I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'll play Bilgum. No, well, first I have to play First Blood because it's alpha, and then I'll play Bilgum.
Jazz Max.
Nice.
Got that gifted sub from Lord of Winter.
Lord of Winter.
Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate that a lot. So I'll say check with 6, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Let's check with 6. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to YOLO stop you again. So I'll say Logos. I'm gonna Eureka. Let you.
The card is so good.
It's pretty good. Archive those. You got my one other Logos card. I will. Oh, I have to archive a card after I call Logos. I will draw a card with Library Babble. Aha, it was not Logos. I'm a genius. I'll use Fetch Drones. Thanks for that follow, Hide Gank. So discard the top 2 cards.
Yes. Can you not hear us?
What?
Yes.
What?
Do you have your volume on?
Do I have my volume on? What are you talking about?
He asked the same question twice. So
So I got 2 things with it.
Okay.
So I got capture 4.
Sure.
Just so I'll do this. A friendly creature captures 2. For each Logos card discarded this way, a friendly creature captures 2. Does that mean I can split it?
I think so.
I think that means I can split it. Just has to be 2 each. Reap with Librarian. And that's it. Check with 8.
Okay. I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna First Blood and deal 2 damage to the Gatekeeper. Then I will Champion's Challenge.
Okay.
So this guy will explode, and then Bilgum will crash into the Gatekeeper, but he actually lives because of Hadros Wall.
Yeah.
But he's like 1 away from dead.
So he takes 5.
Yeah. I'll say check, and I'll draw 2, and tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I guess I Forge.
Yeah.
Play Shale and Avoid.
Man. Oh, man.
And I'll Reap with Gatekeeper. That's it.
This deck is like really close to being good. I just wish it didn't have 3 copies of First Blood in it.
Yeah.
I keep drawing it.
It's not ideal.
So okay. Jeez. Can't threaten this turn now, which is annoying.
Yes, Madam Laser has that big capture energy. Dynamite with a laser beam.
Oh man, I think I lost the game there. You got back to the Abades. I was hoping. It's frustrating. So frustrating. I guess I have to say shadows here. I'll hidden stash. There's like a minor chance I can play to an out here. So we'll archive a card. I'll play Furtive Investors, and I was at 3.
Yeah.
And I'd been saving this card because I was hoping
to forge and then use it.
Forge and then use it because it turns into
Virtuous Works.
Virtuous Works at that point. So I'll draw 3, and it's your turn.
Okay. I'll say Mars. Pick up the archive. Play a Human. Play a Harvester. Then Mars first the Harvester, so he'll ready and he'll reap. Discard Containment Field. Play Mothership Support. Play Combat Pheromones. I guess I'll Sigil. And just go big. Reap 3 times.
That's it. I got it.
Yeah.
I didn't draw a Bramo, which would have killed the Gatekeeper.
Oh,
I feel like there were so many draws that I had. I just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
So, this deck was pretty close to being good. I think 3 little nifs is too many, and then obviously the First Bloods were
3 little nifs and 3
bad.
First Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have no, and there's more. It's more than that because you have. I feel like there was something else that was alpha or something in here that threw me off.
Yeah.
I may be confusing it with the last game. Yeah, I'm thinking of the last game because that other deck had 2 different alpha cards. So.
All right, Dynamo.
Yeah, I got screwed by Champions Challenge. I feel like I felt like I had to play it there to threaten, and then he just replayed a bunch of dudes. I was debating whether I play. I could have. So I wish I had a quick save on that turn because I feel like there's a number of different ways that turn could have turned out.
Yeah.
Because I went with Bilgum threaten the key because if I forged I would get 2 damage on your guys, which could have been relevant.
Right. Yep.
I could have played soft landing Xanthix Harvester, reaped, gone to 7, and then the Xanthix Harvester sitting on the table with 2 pheromones, and I could use the pheromones over the next 2 turns. If you didn't immediately answer him, I could use them, get some amber out of him, and then the other option was to say Shadows, use Furtive Investors and Hidden Stash, which would have let me draw 3 cards. Because if I had drawn into a turn where I could have actually played a Brobnar dude from my hand and also Champions Challenge, because I kept drawing them separate.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm even lucky I got to untap with Bilgum in the first place. So.
Do take Vexes on stream, just rewind. We need to reset the game state.
Yeah.
You watch the VOD, reset the game state.
Yeah, that's 1/6 of your deck there is very situational. So
yeah. It was pretty rough.
Let me get the next bet up.
Oh, I threw cards all over the floor. Time to get my cheating card.
Why would you do that? You don't need to cheat to beat me.
Time to get
I
my
believe we have unequivocally proven that you were better at AoA than I am. My win rate is seriously, it's sub 30%.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez.
Like if we go back and we take a look at all of the AoA, we're not keeping track of it, but it's because I think I've gone 2 and 4 most nights, and I have gone 1 and 5 other nights. So.
Huh. I know we had some bad nights with the Sealed. I didn't think these were as bad.
Sealed, I think was may have been close to 50-50. I'm not sure, but these have not been good. So
Well,
it's not that I'm like harping on that, but
sounds like
it's not that I'm like harping on that, but
sounds like kind of.
I'm going first. Trying your hand at Vegas. I do love some gambling.
Yeah.
What the? Why don't you draw these awful cards versus me?
What the mulligan?
Hell? Own a mulligan. Containment Field was in this deck.
Yes.
Containment Field.
Yep. I discarded it.
Containment Field.
It's not even good. Probably.
Why didn't you draw into Containment Field instead of a bait?
I did have it in my hand most of the game because I was not calling Mars for a long time. How many games have you guys played on these streams to date now?
We estimate over 500.
Yeah, that's a lot.
18 games a week, roughly.
Since November. Shadows in.
Thank you,
with that
dog.
Twitch Prime. 6 months. You got a new badge. Thank you.
So 6 full months, 7 full months, basically. And there were some weeks where we played more.
Yeah.
Especially early on. But both of us have like settled into like work schedules where we can feasibly do 3 and not go crazy. I don't know if you've seen the beatings I've taken over the last week or so, but
Thanks for that follow, Phoenix Nighthawk.
so I'm going first.
Yes.
Eureka.
Oh,
I
good.
feel like that is a great turn 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both going to Gen Con.
Yep. That's like the best possible turn 1.
Like I don't
of
like
any card.
I don't care what you get.
Yeah,
basically.
any card in the set. Of any card in both sets, it's probably the best turn 1. I like it better than Treasure Map, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say Brobnar. Play Grunt Buggy. Play Bingo Bang Bang. Doing Sealed Archon or both? But we're doing both. We signed up for both.
We did sign up for both. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand, and I'm gonna say Sanctum. Oh, Mighty Lance the Bingle. Play Hadros Wall. Play a Sigil Brotherhood. Play an Abade and a Cermeros. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Yikes. Okay.
And I'll draw 3.
Say Logos. Discard Binate Rupture. Play Library of Babel. Play Archimedes.
You didn't want to Binate Rupture for me?
No. That's it.
You didn't want to hook somebody up?
No.
Alright. We're gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Memory Chip. I'm gonna drop a Titan Librarian and a... Actually, I'll drop it like this. Titan Librarian. Titan Librarian.
Oh my god.
I'll lab work.
I didn't even get to use my Titan Librarians last game.
I know.
That one just sat on the board forever
yeah.
collecting amber, but I didn't have any creatures to put next to it.
So we will pop Sigil. Both these guys are just going to reap, so Abate will discard it, and then Cermeros will get 1 there.
Yep.
So I'll say check with 7. I'll draw 5, and then I'll archive.
Okay. I'll say Brobnar. Play Gauntlet of Command. Play... Well, I guess I have to play this guy first.
Yeah.
He's nothing, though. He's nothing.
Nothing.
Play Groggins. Actually, I'll play Grok, then Groggins. That's it. No forging. Your stuff cost 8.
Okay. Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to drop a Gorm. I'm going to drop a Barrister Joya.
This is gonna go so bad because I don't have things like Champions Challenge.
I'm gonna drop Shale. Cermeros is gonna pick off the Grok. And Abade, oh, he goes to your archives, I guess. Abade will just So that doesn't actually make any sense for me to fight Groke, because you can just replay him on the next turn. I could fight Archimedes, kill him, get him off the table. Still, I'm not forging. I can just reap twice, but you can Groke me. I need the Archimedes gone because that deck has the bouncing Death Quark. So yeah, Abate will fight Archimedes, then Sir Maris will fight Archimedes. Okay. So Archimedes is gone. I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw up to 6, and then I'm going to archive 2 cards. So I'll archive these and tell you to go ahead.
What Hearthstone DLC is this? This is the the Crucible expansion. I guess I'll say Mars. Play Collector Worm. Play Tixel Beambuckler. He'll do 2 damage to Titan Librarian. Play Exterminate. Can't kill anything with that.
my guys are too big.
Play Entropic Manipulator, which moves some damage around or something. It's terrible.
Sure.
Frozen Throne. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. We both have our Death Knight heroes on the table. Oh, I guess it does move it to a flank, huh? Yeah, that's good. So I'll put it on that flank.
Sure.
It's very 3D. It's kind of in-your-face 3D. It's got this new technology. It's called virtual real reality.
I'm going to use Logos.
Okay.
So I'm going to archive a card with the memory chip. I'm going to Omni Gormavam to kill the Grunt Buggy, so that I can proceed to win the game.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Pip-Pip. You can Resonate me.
Yeah, we just play Keyforge right now, on stream at least. We do play a lot of tabletop games outside of stream.
Yeah. Wait, stay tuned. We may have a special Crokinole stream at some point.
Yep. Yeah, we've toyed with the idea of playing other things on stream at some point. But Crokinole's, it's very tempting because it's super fun.
So I can have Groke. I'm gonna remote access your Gauntlet of Command.
Okay.
We're gonna have. Do I want to get the Collector Worm off the table? I think I do. I think he answers my guys pretty easily. So Abate will fight the Collector Worm.
Okay.
And then this Titan Librarian will finish him off. I might have just played into a Mars Needs Amber, but we'll see. And then I'll reap with this Titan Librarian. So I'll say check with 9. I'll draw 5 and then archive 2 cards.
You play a lot of Crokinole? We need to throw down. Okay. Well, I don't have Mars Needs Amber. That's it.
So yeah. Okay.
I will.
This is
it's a lot of cards down there. I see. Man. Guess I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Hypno Beam a Titan Librarian.
Okay.
Play a Human. Beam Buckler. I can't reap after the creature reaps. It gets stunned, and capture the amber that I give I reap. If I somehow cheat and reap, then you get that amber. So I guess I'm fighting. He'll attack the Titan Librarian.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so my turn.
Yep, I draw an archive.
I will forge.
Yeah, no envy. I just bought the Crokinole board on Friday. Played a few games. Super fun. Also, it's next level ASMR for you ASMR lovers out in the chat. Black flags.
I'm gonna say Sanctum here.
And swear words.
I am going to play a Gatekeeper, and I'll play a Rothias.
It's where you flick the discs at the central hole. Yeah, pretty much. It's like shuffleboard, like tabletop shuffleboard.
I'll just reap with these 4 guys.
Yeah.
I think I can power the game out if I just,
I think that's probably correct.
You have to fight my guys unfavorably. And your turn, I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Whoa,
Bry.
Bry's stupid with that Twitch Brown.
The first time.
First
Nice.
time sub, really?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's never been gifted a sub.
Nah, yeah, no.
What? That's unlucky, Bry.
You've always come on the wrong nights. So.
Thank you for that sub, Bry. We appreciate it. I'll play Bramo.
Okay.
I will. This is nothing good is happening right now. I guess I'll attack Barrister.
Not with Groggins.
Oh, he can only attack flank creatures. He can only attack all those creatures that he dies to.
Yeah.
He will attack Gatekeeper.
Okay.
And then no, because then I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that thing. Okay, he's actually gonna leave. Gatekeeper's alive. He has damage on him. He'll attack the Rothias.
Okay.
He straight trades with Rothias. Okay. This is a whole so bad. Grok will attack Pip Pip. Takes 4. So Joya is at 7 and 1 armor right now. Okay. I think I have to attack Joya and then Gauntlet Joya to kill her. So I can do actions in the game again. That's it.
So Forge.
You finally get access to the Snufflegators. Look at that.
So that you can play this game of Keyforge. I probably just gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Take Hostages. I'm gonna reap with these 4 guys.
Only did it for Snuffy. That's totally reasonable.
And then I'll play an Abade.
Okay.
And I'll say to go ahead.
Say.
I will draw 2.
I was supposed to archive a card. With the librarian. With your librarian. I'll say Logos. Play librarian. Play Archimedes. Play Pip Pip. Play remote access. I'll use a memory chip, I guess. Play sloppy lab work.
You get the BDQ?
No.
Well, if you had the BDQ, I think you'd be in
I
good shape.
I have nothing in my hand. I guess I can draw a card. I'll reap the Titan Librarian.
All that went there.
Yeah. Well,
not those, but the.
Yep. Okay.
Matter.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna reap with these guys.
Those mans?
I'm gonna tell you to do something.
I guess.
Do something about a nerd.
I guess I lose.
I didn't even have to say Mars that game.
The whole game?
Look at
Wow.
Look at those archives.
Jeez. Oh, I'm trying to steal your Titan Librarian.
Yeah, you are.
That deck's pretty good.
Its dudes are just.
Its dudes are really.
It's really
scary.
really good. And it has the artifact control, which is important.
Yep.
Because it got rid of Grunt Buggy, and then it's twice tonight Grunt Buggy's lost its ass
destroyed,
to artifact destruction.
Okay. Daimono. She's a killer queen.
I've redeemed myself. All right, got the next bet going. Who am I playing? Gummy?
You got Gummy. I'm on Far Wander. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm on Colonist. You're on Gummy.
Okay, so Colonist.
You're on Gummy. Yeah, that's right. Okay. What was this guy deck? This deck lost. This is the Little Nif Alpha. This is the Alpha Omega deck.
Yeah.
A lot of Bramos. The Bramos are pretty good.
Yeah. It's like really, like I said, it's really close to being pretty good. If it just didn't have so many...
It gets in its own way.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm here to disappoint, Code Red.
I forgot about these bronze sleeves. I like these. Brunzing. What was that from? You remember what I'm talking about?
Brunzing? I don't.
There was, I think it was a Tim and Eric sketch.
Could definitely sounds like a Tim and Eric sketch. My favorite one. I have it like I have the dialogue saved on my phone because it's so good. It's the Galaxy. It's the one where the GIF of him going.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. Oh man.
I'm gonna have to pull it up and just like quote it. We've lost hours at work watching that sketch. The GIF, how do I answer? Let's ask the guy who created it, okay? Okay. So, well, it's not a bowl.
I almost got fired at work fighting for GIF.
For GIF?
In favor of GIF, yeah. Yep. That's my boss.
We'll start a fight.
Yep. I will stand by my GIF. I'll stand on my GIF box until I die. Die upon that hill. Do you want to put the universe in the tube? Yeah. It's the let me just pull it up real quick. We'll just do a dramatic reading real The universe. What a concept. You know, the universe is a little bit like the human hand. For example, you have Groundman Center right here, and then you have Undiscovered Worlds and in Sector 8, and up here's Tittleman's Crest. So you can kind of picture it's a little bit like a leaf or a it's not a bowl. It's the thing where he's talking about is like if you could put the universe into a tube, you'd end up with a very long tube. Probably extending twice the size of the universe, because when you collapse the universe, it expands, and you wouldn't want to put it into a tube. It's just oh man, why watch it on YouTube when when I can just read it dramatically for you? Okay, I'm first. Okay, this is fine, I guess. Or is it? Yeah, it's fine.
And Tittleman's Crest. I think I can do better on a mulligan. I think I can. So I will. My second favorite one is probably It's not Jackie Chan.
It's not Jackie Chan. Is pretty good.
That one is like a minute and a half.
It's so good. Yeah. First time I watched that, I think I died. Couldn't breathe.
I like bust out laughing just thinking about that one. Just the buzzer.
I think me and Chandler watched that at Mom's house a long time ago.
Oh,
Probably when
yeah.
it first came out.
We probably watched it 400 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I will start things off with binding irons, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw.
You
Yeah, no.
are. You're just
You
a piece
know,
of work.
you know, you know something.
A hidden stash. Boop. Play Perplexing Sophistry. So if I have more than an opponent, discard a random card from their hand. Now I draw a card.
Oh god, that card.
That's insane.
Yeah. Jeez, that card.
It's insane.
I know there's probably like some really unfair Shadows decks that do that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
like a lot. I can see that.
Oh,
Brainstem. Yeah. Where's
Ooh.
Mad? Play a little bit.
Ooh.
That's it.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play all these Martians I wanted to do stuff with. Zorg is stunned, and I'll draw 4.
Okay. Well, I'll say Mars. Play Mars Needs Amber. Play a Mind Warper. Play a Proliferator. And that's it. Nope, that's too many cards.
I will say Mars again. I'm gonna play a Fixed Finger and a Harvester, and the Zorg is gonna unstun. This is actually kind of tough here. I think I need to like trade the Mind Warpers off the table. There's also an argument to just trade these two guys into the Proliferator, because that way you can't steal with him fighting. I can generate Amber, but I don't think any of it matters if you're like getting Mars Needs Amber's back and you're just stealing it with Little Nif. I could trade these guys into a Little Nif.
True.
So, Mind Warper will attack Little Nif. Agent Human will attack Little Nif. Alright. And your turn. Oh, actually, he will stay on the table because of the armor from Fixed Finger. Alright. There we go. So I wouldn't even actually be... yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Okay. You got too many Martians. They can't be suffered to live.
Cowards.
Except for that non-coward. Like a true non-coward.
Those guys are all dead too.
Yeah. And I'll play
So many dead Martians.
Bilgam Avalanche. That's it.
So many dead Martians. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll Cutthroat Research. I will back up copy Bilgam, I think. I don't want this guy back on top of my deck.
Yeah, that's right. You got Amber for that.
I'll play Library of Babel. And it's your turn. I will draw 3. And Bilgam is like a card that I don't think I care if it goes back on top of your deck, since her ability only really works twice a game. So
I'll say Shadows. I'm going to play a Yancey Gang.
okay.
I'm going to play a Dusk Chronicles.
Okay.
Number 2.
So you get to
So I
Archive.
can archive a card. Okay. And then I'll play Little Nif. That's it. All kinds of Nifs.
I guess I'll say this here. I'm not actually crazy about this turn. I'll play Bloodshard up. I'll play a Tourette's. I'll call the weak on Little Nif. Tourette's captures 3. And then I'll play a Not Finished with You. I don't want to shuffle any of these garbage back in. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Brobnar. Pick the archive. I will First Blood the Bloodshard Imp. I will Champions Challenge. What do I want to keep? It's probably better to keep Yancey because this is going on top anyway. Yeah, that
You could reap with her before you did that.
I could reap first and then do that. And then that happens. She takes 4. So it goes back to your discard pile. And then I can sound the horns to get Bilgum back, which is even better.
That's a shame, because I was hoping to clog up your hand with it. So at least I didn't clog up my hand.
And I'll say check with 7.
Alright, yeah, I'm not stopping that. I'll say Logos. I'll draw a card of the Library of Babel. Okay. I'll play a Lab Work and archive a card. And then I'll play a Hexpion and a Pipip.
Those are dead.
Tell you to go ahead and I'll draw. It's actually probably fine.
Yeah.
So Hexpion, archive.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. Play Furtive Investors. Just gets me 1. Steal 1 with Yancey Gang.
Yeah.
I'll deploy a little Nif.
Jeez. Had to kill so many little Nifs.
I know, it's tragic. It's a bloody business. Killing little Nifs.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to discard a Tolis. I am going to play a Not Finished with You. I have a Tesmal, but I think I actually discard him because you get to fight him for free.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Exhume.
You didn't do anything with Not Finished with You?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to Exhume Zorg because he's literally the only guy that can survive you fighting him. Okay. So I'll say check with 6, and I will draw and tell you to go ahead.
Is it worth it to stop you and not play anything? I think it is because I'm stealing and I'm gaining 1. So yeah, I'll say Shadows. I'll steal 1 and reap once. And that's it. And I'm gonna draw a card because I'm finally unchained. Justin Unchained.
I'm going to put my archives into my hand, and I am going to say Logos. We're going to draw a card, Library of Babel.
The Justin Unchained.
I'm going to play
The D is silent.
Poke and get that guy, and I draw a card. I am going to Entropic Swirl, blow that guy away.
He's pretty dead.
We're gonna Wild Wormhole. We'll see what happens. A spider.
Okay.
Along came a spider. And then I'm gonna play 2 Hexpions.
Alright.
I'll say check with 9, and I don't draw anything because I drew like a bunch of cards during that turn. So
Say Mars. Play Combat Pheromones. Play Sky Booster Squadron, Zizek Shockworm, and Xanthix Harvester. Well, that's it. I'll say check with 6.
alright, so I Forge. Alright. I am going to say Mars. And Zorg is going to unstun. I am going to Carpet Flotsam, which doesn't do anything here. I'm going to play Human, Stem Rager, and Proliferator.
Okay.
And then I am going to Mars first. And I don't actually know who I use here. The reason... So, Bilgum's going to blow up like a lot of guys, which I think sucks. But I'll get to archive a bunch with Hexpions. And I'll still have some guys left. So I might have to let that go. To have the Zorg kill Zizix and stun these guys, because that shuts off your combat pheromones.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll Mars first, the Zorg into that. Yeah, he'll take 3, and it'll be your go. I don't think I can like overcome that if you have all that just like go crazy. So
all right, tossing a lot of 2s out.
For first, I gotta draw. I gotta shuffle and draw. And then these guys could start exploding.
Yeah. It's gonna be very violent. I'm gonna let you right now. If you have children watching, you want to cover their eyes.
Okay. Okay. So that's there. All right. So explode. These guys go here. Archive. There. And there. And yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I will start with the first blood.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill the Zorg. I'm gonna pound there. Play Bramo, and 1-2 punch, I guess, and I'll reap with this Pilgrim Avalanche. I think I crack this and unstun my Martians.
Do you want to play?
I guess, yeah, Bramo goes over here. And that is it.
Okay. So I will put my archives into my hand. And I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to draw a card, Library of Babel. Okay. I am going to Entropic Swirl the Sky Booster Squadron, so that'll get me 2. I'm going to play Titan Mechanic, Brain Eater, Hexpian. We got yet another backup copy. I don't know where I put this. I think this guy maybe. I think he's kind of useless. I don't really want any of these guys back on top of my deck. Now I wonder if I actually do something like that to make my key cost less. You can threaten 2, but I can like shut it off on the next turn, so I don't think that's like a huge deal if that happens. So okay, so I'll do like that. I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw 1.
I'll say Brobnar. Play Bramo.
Okay.
And I kind of wish I had first blood there.
Yeah.
I'll attack the Titan Mechanic.
Okay. Because you could.
And I'll reap with these 2 guys. That's it.
All right. So I will forge. I'm going to poltergeist my library. I'll explode, but I'll draw. I'm going to not finish with you. I don't think I want to shuffle any of these guys in. I do not. I'm going to banish Bilgum. These other guys do damage when they come in and play.
Yeah.
And we'll play Tourette. Keep you off the key. So to go ahead. And I will draw 3. If I had gotten that the forge off with the Titan Mechanic, I'd be threatening.
Say Mars. plate portable bombardment, blow up the turrets, and I'll do 2 to the Titan Mechanic or the
Brain
Eater. I get 1 for that. Soft landing, Mind Warper. Play a Mother Gun. I'll use the action on the Brain Eater. That's it.
I don't have anything. I needed to draw into Exhume to keep the game going. Oh, so close.
Man.
Because I could have Exhumed then Turreted. And I drew the Key Abduction. I wonder if there was a point in the game where I could have gotten the Key Abduction off.
You could have at least gotten it off to where it was favorable, where you're returning a bunch of my Mars guys, like in the previous match it was in. It's funny because that deck's in a pod with 3 other
Lots
Mars.
of Mars,
decks.
yeah. You just had the Brobnar dudes. So.
Yeah.
I was hoping it's impressive that deck won through all of those chains.
Yeah, it was 5 chains or something. Maybe not finish with you and to get back all the Mars creatures. The problem is like those guys are not impactful when you first see them.
Yeah, exactly. In that deck at least, there's not like a ton of play effects on those guys. Like if there were like Tixel Beam Bucklers and guys like that, then it could have been pretty good. And if he doesn't hit the Brainstem.
Oh, and that discard?
Because you hit Brainstem was the card I wanted to keep because my hand was like Mind Warper, Agent Human, Zorg, and I think I could lose any of those dudes and still be fine because I get some explosive Zorg action going on. But because you hit the Brainstem, all right. Anyway, so that
you're on Colonist. I'm on Far Wander.
That's the thing you just played. Oh,
it is the thing I just played.
Oh my god! All right, getting the next bet up.
So let's see. Colonist is 1-1, and Far Wander is 0-2. So Colonist is fighting for spots.
I don't think this deck belongs, but
the Colonist.
This is the triple blood.
It did okay last game.
Yeah, I mean it was a game where it wanted to fight dudes.
And murder dudes, yeah. I mean, it has a lot of damage in that deck.
Right.
Like,
it's possible the backup copy on Bilgum was a mistake because the Bilgum did end up killing a lot of my guys. It
did a ton of damage.
So,
and it may have been the call to actually Zorg into the Bilgum. The problem is it left my Harvester up. I
didn't want to leave Shockworm and Harvester open because you would just get so much amber from it, and that deck only has like a smattering of amber control. So. Or I'm sorry, that deck only had a smattering of amber control, so I didn't want to put it in a situation where it needed that. So that's the Grump Buggy one, right? Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
No.
Don't lie to me. Eight. 7. So I am going first.
Sure.
Is this a mulligan? I think not. I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Bilgum. So you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Play Grump Buggy. Play Groke. Play Groggins.
Okay. I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna First Blood. I think I'll dump 2 into the Groke. And then I am gonna pound that Groggins. And then Bilgum will just Reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Resonator, Agent Human, Stormcrawler, and I'll Exterminate, so Stormcrawler will kill the Avalanche. And that's it.
Alright. I am gonna say shadows. I'm gonna start with perplexing sophistry. So I have more amber. I'm gonna make you discard a random card, and I'll draw a card.
Sweet. Okay.
I think you're probably fine with that, actually. I'll play Furtive Investors, and I'll play Hidden Stash, and we'll archive this, and we'll play a little Nif. And I'll say to go ahead.
It's cute.
And I'll draw.
It's real cute. Alright, I'll say Mars. I'll play a Tixel Beambuckler. Shoot that guy.
Oh, he's so dead.
Play Mother Gun. Reap with Stormcaller. Reap with Human. I'll stun my Grok, I guess. And I'll reap with the Resonator. That's it.
Say Brobnar, and I'm going to Coward's End.
My Martians.
They're cowards.
Yep.
I'll play Brambo. They'll kill the Grok and dump 2 onto the Groggans. Okay, that's my turn. Drop a chain, draw 1.
Okay. Say Logos. I'll discard Binary Rupture, which I was considering playing last turn before you called all my stuff.
Yeah.
Play Archimedes. Give him a backup copy. And I'll play Room Access. For no gain. That's it.
Okay. So I am going to put my archives in my hand. I will say Mars. I'm going to soft landing a Mind Warper. I'll play a Mother Gun. Mind Warper will capture 1 onto Groggans. And then all Mars needs Amber, capture another onto Groggans. I'll say check with 7, and I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay. Say Brobnar. Play Bingle, Crocag. I think I'm gonna discard Phoenix Heart because I think it allows you to get around Archimedes. Although I guess backup copy sort of does too.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's fine. I already done F'd it up. And Groggins will reap. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Brobnar.
Yes, it's about to take off Code Red. Microsoft Edge is like eating memory like it's freaking
Crushing
Chrome. It's like, I'm Chrome now.
I think they are building a new browser based off of Chromium. So.
Oh, good. We closed one tab. It's cooling down. It's fine. Streamlabs is using 5,500 megabytes of memory.
It's no small amount of memory.
Yeah. Chrome's using 2,600. Like, what the heck? All I have up is the Tournament Champions page, the challenge page. Yeah, it cooled much down. We're good. We're good. Everybody calm down.
I guess I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to crash Bramo into the Groggans. It will go to your archives, but I'll at least get this Amber. I will play a Bramo The Smoke Archimedes will go on top of your deck. You're gonna fight through your layers of dudes. I'm gonna 1/2 punch. I think it's about the same. So I'll 1/2 punch the Crocag. And yeah, that'll be that. I'll drop my last chain, I'll draw 2, and I'll say check with 10.
Okay. Say Logos. Play Library of Babel. Play Archimedes. Play Brain Eater. Play Bouncing Deathquark. I'll get this guy and this guy. We'll go both go to the archives. And I'll sloppy lab work to archive another card. So you do Forge
For 7.
for 7. And I say check with 6.
I wish this deck had big dudes.
It's lacking in the big mans.
We're talking Yancey Gang, Bilgam Avalanche, I think, is
That's
only
it?
5 power dudes
Yeah.
in the deck.
And a Brobnar deck too. I guess there's a lot of Bramos and a lot of First Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can get that Archimedes off the board. I guess I'm gonna say Shadows here. I'm gonna discard a little Nif. We're gonna Hidden Stash. We'll shove a dude down there. I'll play a little Nif and then I'll draw 5. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. So Forge. I'll say Brobnar. Pick up his pile. I will play a Bramo. I guess I'm discarding this Charles Crocag because he's
Dead.
dead. Play Groggins. Play Bingle. Play Gauntlet of Command. Play War Chest. Play Bingle. I guess I can do that, so I don't know if you have Bramos left. I know you have Bramos in the deck. So, yeah. I guess I wanted to do Bingle, Bramo. Yeah, we're anti-Bramo playing right now. It's fine. That is it.
My Bingles will blot out the sun. Then I will Bramo in the shade. Okay. I'm going to put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say Mars.
Oh, did I forget to reap with this guy? He was in play, right?
Yes.
So he reaps.
Okay. We're going to Mother Gun somebody for 4. I'm going to get that Archimedes, I guess. I'm going to Orbital Bombardment. And I'm going to surgically strike these Bingles off the board. And then I'll play a Zik Shockworm, a Sky Booster Squadron, and a Mind Warper. I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Okay. Play Mars. Mother Gun. The Shockworm for 3. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I want. That didn't kill him. That does not kill him. I guess I'll Mindworm or I'll shock the Mindwarper.
Pow.
Bang. I'm gonna Hypno Beam the Shockworm.
Gross.
Thanks for that follow, NL Ringo. I'm gonna Brain 710 of the Brain Eater.
Oh no.
I'm gonna play an Agent Human. He'll attack the Shockworm.
The Sky Booster.
Sky Booster Squadron. Draw a card. I'll discard Exterminate. I'll Reap with the Shockworm. That's used. That's it.
Alright, we're gonna say Brobnar, I guess. I will play a First Blood. I'm gonna discard a First Blood. I'm gonna play a Bramo who's gonna kill that guy and dump 2 damage in the Groggins. hands. And it'll be your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Logos. I will draw a card. Yeah, I'll draw a card.
I wish I didn't have to play 400 for keys.
Yep. This is the first time this deck's had to face a deck without artifact destruction of some kind, I think.
Yeah, I'd take an EMP blast right about now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say no to an EMP blast.
Discard Binding Rupture.
Oh.
Yep. Play Titan Librarian, Archimedes, Pip. Brain Eater. Does he just throw his life away? Kill the Bramo. Do you have a Carpet Flotsam in there, or the other thing?
No Carpet Flotsam. But Mars Needs Amber is in the deck. I
Mars
think
Needs Amber is
it's in the discard pile right now.
But still. Yeah, I'll go ahead and trade him off with the Bramo.
Okay.
So you're still not forging because it's 7. So yeah. I draw an archive.
Okay, I guess I'll say Shadows here. I will Dusk Chronicles. To let me archive a card. I'll archive this. I'll play Dipnos Bymaster and Laminadra. I'll say check with 7 and draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Mars. Can't stop you, unfortunately.
Ha, we got
Play
there.
Human. Play Exterminate to murder those guys. Play Entropic Manipulator. Just gets me an Amber.
Okay.
Reap with the Shockworm, and that's it.
Alright, so I'll forge for 7.
Yep.
I will say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun my own Shockworm. I just could shoot my own man. I'll play some combat pheromones.
Yeah, I thought about that right after I made the play of Lord of Winter. Probably should have kept him around just to make him deal with it.
Proliferator and a Harvester. And I'll tell you to go ahead. And I will draw 4. So 1, and then shuffle and draw.
Okay. Say Mars. I'm gonna Hypno Beam the Harvester.
Jesus.
Reap with Harvester. I guess I'll. Nah, I won't. Not gonna pay damage on them. The guy. I'll play Collector Worm. I'll Reap with a Human. Stun Pip. And that's it. Say check with 7.
Alright. Okay. Did not get there. I wanted a very specific combination of cards, of which I did not draw. Okay, so
Your third eardrum blew up there. You're murdering people, Nathan.
yo dog,
You murdered me, dog.
you murdered me. Okay, so I can put my archives into my hands, and I can say Brobnar. And I can First Blood. and I can pop these combat pheromones. And I can target these two guys.
Oh, so you can Mother Gun?
Yes.
Oh my.
I wanted a second Mars card because I could smoke Archimedes.
Yeah.
And then play this here Champions Challenge.
Yeah.
But I'm going to sound the horns.
Ramo. Okay. God, the deck. It's gone. Yep.
Okay. So, I can Mother Gun Groggins for 1.
Okay.
Then I can Champions Challenge.
Okay, so these guys will get archived.
Yeah, so he goes to my archives, right? Is that what we determined yesterday?
I think so. These guys will get archived. This will die because it never hits next to Archimedes, right?
Correct.
And then Archimedes dies.
Yes. And then he crashes into Groggins. And then I can play Bramo, which will kill the Groggins.
No, I just got to Reap with the Proliferator first because
Oh yeah, you're right. And then I can shove something from the discard pile into my archives, which is part of the reason why to I guess this Orbital Bombardment. I think that's probably good because that'll give me a way to like smoke a bunch of dudes. All right, your turn. I will draw 2. So you go ahead.
Okay, I guess I Forge.
You do.
I'll say Logos. Play Archimedes. Play a Remote Access to hit your pheromones. Which I guess will let me use my Mother Gun, but I don't have anything to do with it. I'll play a Sloppy Lab Work. Archive that and discard the Phoenix Heart. That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, just showed up. Was there a second combat pheromones? There was. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this deck does.
Amazingly, there are 2 combat pheromones in there.
Okay, so I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Furtive Investors. Doesn't do anything here. Play a Yancey Gang. I'll play a Hidden Stash. I'll play a Perplexing Sophistry. We'll try to see if we can hit it. Let's get ready.
If there's anything to hit.
Gotta loosen up. Gotta loosen up the fingers. Dang.
Yep, wasn't gonna play that.
Alright, what I draw? Okay, that's my turn. I'll say check with 8, and I will draw and draw.
Can I actually stop you? I think the answer is no. I can get 1 5-power guy with Brobnar.
Yeah, I didn't mind throwing all the dudes into the archives because they didn't have play effects and they weren't 5-powered dudes. So I knew you would have to like take a turn off to play them.
Yep, so that's it.
Woo!
Yep.
So to keep you off the key, I was engineering this here. Mars needs amber and orbital bombardment. So it would have been like orbital bombardment, shoot. Mars needs amber. Put a bunch on your guys. So
that deck's got plays. It's got some clunk.
Yeah, like if those 3 first bloods were like a combination of Calfiends and just like some other big dudes, I think this deck would be it would have like that special something. But because then if it had like an end to the fray, then the little nifs actually get really good because you're like Brobnar guys are just like punching people to death and stealing their amber. So
well, Nathan, you got the Gummy Ruffian.
Oh yeah.
and I got the Damiano.
Damiano is like the best deck tonight.
It's pretty good. It's definitely got the Sanctum you want.
Right. Just big dudes that can also stop keys.
Last game of the nights. Killer Queen. Let's see if she can do it again. So that's like 8 Mars decks in a row too. Last probably was 4 Mars decks.
We've played so much Mars. I think we opened a lot of Mars just in that so too. Case anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like my next decks up don't really have like a lot of Mars in it.
Okay.
I would actually say, so the games tonight have actually been fairly close.
They have been, actually. Most of the games have been 2-2, I think.
Yeah. So, actually, I think you stopped me. I think it was...
this deck did blow out, I think. Once.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it like a blowout. It was like a pretty close game, and then that game really separated at the end.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, I think that deck did control the crap out of a game, because I think it stopped a key being forged like 4
2 or 3 turns in a row.
It was like 4.
Yeah, maybe 4. Yeah, that's fair. It was a lot of Amber on guys.
Yeah,
I think I had 9 Amber.
You had 9 Amber captured at one point. And the thing was, the other deck was like, because it was this deck, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was cranking out the Amber. It just couldn't like get your guys off the board.
I guess Gummy is fighting to not be embarrassed with O2. Or is he
It's 1-1, I think.
He might. Yeah, I think you're right.
He's fighting for survival.
Well, Gummy, he's got a long road ahead of him. Full of Sanctum armor guys. I don't remember if he had his board wipes. Does it board wipes?
He's got Carpet Flotsam.
Okay.
It's got a Cull the Weak, which is actually relevant.
3. So 3, okay. Okay.
Alright, you were first. 3, 6. I'll keep.
This is tempting. This is very tempting. So, I'll roll with it. Just because there's a memory chip to start out with.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty good. So that's it.
Okay. I am going to say dis. I'm going to discard Tolis. I will Binding Irons you. And then I'm going to play Bloodshard Imp and a Tesmal. And I'll draw 4 until you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Oh, Mighty Lance, those nerds.
Oh, man.
Play Take Hostages. That card's getting so much work. It's doing so much work.
Mighty Lance has killed like 6 guys tonight.
Yeah.
Played 3 times, killed 6 guys.
Play the Gatekeeper. That's it.
Alright, we're going to say Mars. I'm going to play a Zorg. I'm going to put Brainstem and 10 on him. Play a Fixed Finger so he'll ready and then clear the stun. And that'll be it. And it'll be your go. I will draw 3.
Well. Say Logos. So archive a card. Play Eureka. Pretty good chance that I can't play anything else.
Yeah.
But I think it's still worth it. Okay. Perfect. I'll Entropic Swirl this guy.
Okay.
So I get 2. Say check. Perfect. Called shot. Yep.
Okay. I can contest that key, or I can let you have it, and then like advance my board. So I think I let you have it here. Zorg will Reap. I'll play Carpet Flotsam. I'll play a proliferator, so he'll ready, and then he'll kill the gatekeeper, I guess. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Sanctum. I guess I Forge. Say Sanctum, play Rathias, play Joya, play Abwade. That's it.
I'll play... I guess I'll say Logos here. I'll play a Library of Babel. I'm going to back up copy something. I'm not sure what. I think my Zorg, he's big. He can actually contest. I'll poke one of your guys for like really nothing. I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 3.
I'll say Sanctum, I guess. Play Gorm, play some arrows. Yeah, that's fine. Reap 3 times, I think. Make you deal with this mess.
And a mess it is. This, I guess I'll say dis here. I'm gonna poltergeist the Gorm, and that's gonna get your memory chip.
Pretty good.
Play a Charette, who I kind of want to like save to like keep you off a key, but don't think I'm gonna get that chance. I'm gonna exhume, and I think I probably get the Blood Shard Imp here. Maybe I get the Tesmal. No, I think I get Tesmal, because I think if I can get Tesmal off on Sanctum, that'll give me a chance to like get back in the game. All right, I'll tell you to go ahead. And, oh, I guess I'll exhume him to that side. And I'll draw 3.
I'll say Mars. Pick up the Archive.
Oh, no. I have to get... Tesmal doesn't make any sense because I can't reap with him.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get the Blood Shard Imp.
Okay.
That way, at least one guy has to come fight him and you're not just, like, reaping for free.
Play a Think Drone. Play Stormcrawler, play Xanthix Harvester, and I'll Containment Field on, I think the Zorg.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'll play another Harvester.
Oh, God. Alright. I'm going to use the restroom before I inevitably meet my doom. I'll be right back.
Some sort of emergency restroom happening.
Yeah, sorry. We're trying to get through the game, but good.
Well, guys, it's me and you now. What do you guys want to do? What you guys up to? Who is going to Gen Con? Lord of Winter? I know you are. Storm? I think you are. Yeah? Yeah, he's got... I heard his tummy rumbling before the game started, and I was like, I know we gotta play this game fast, because once that tummy be rumbling, it's not much longer. So he'll probably blast it out pretty quick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Gen Con, man. It's like 1 month away. Yeah. I can hear it across the table, so you know it was real. I'm surprised you guys didn't get the ASMR tummy rumbles going. So, yeah. Not too quick. Yeah, you wouldn't want to hurt yourself, you know? So, yeah, I got that Crokinole board. Pretty excited about it. I played a lot on Friday night and Saturday. I think you guys will like that ASMR. I just don't know, so I don't know where I would like advertise that stream. Is there a Crokinole subreddit? Is there a Crokinole Discord? Probably. But are they cool with me saying stuff in there? So, what is Crokinole, you say? I wish I could get the board, but it's like 100 pounds. but let me find like a. There's a really good shut up and sit down video that you would do well to watch after the stream was over. If you like shut up and sit down, they're pretty good as far as YouTube content for board games goes. It's essentially shuffleboard. So it's like a solid wooden table, and you and your opponent each take turn flicking discs into the middle, and you score based on like where your discs are. But on your turn, you have to hit an opponent's disc, or else your disc is removed from the board. So that's sort of the nuance of the game. I'm trying to find the video so I can link it to you. So I've been wanting a board for a while, and this essentially just convinced me to get it. Because he's very enthusiastic about it in this review. I mean, it was like 18 minutes. I watched the whole thing on Friday. I was like just engrossed in the thing. You probably shouldn't get a cheapo one. I got lucky. I think they're sort of expensive. Yeah, it'd be awesome for work. It's actually perfect for work because you go through a game in like 10 to 20 minutes, like a whole round. You can also play 4-player. You can play teams, or you can play free for all 4-player. I think it'd be perfect for work. So I went to our local game store, and they actually have a guy there that sells them commissioned boards. So he'll like custom make a board if you want. But he had a basic one there, so I just wanted a basic one. But he will do like art stained crokinole boards. The basic one I paid $175 for, which I thought was a pretty good deal, considering looking on Amazon they were like $200 plus. And they're really nice ones. You can custom order online, or $225 to $300 generally. So it was quite the purchase. I did wall mount it because it came with wall mounting brackets, and the thing is a beast. I got to drill some like drywall screws in my wall and screw it in there. It's pretty intense, but it looks great in my dining room. Let me tell you, it looks awesome. So yeah, hopefully we can get a crokinole stream going if that's something you guys want to watch. I think it would actually be super entertaining because it's easy to follow on a stream. It'll probably be very easy to follow. It makes some sweet sounds, and me and Nathan will be very angry and competitive while we play. Maybe drink a couple beers. We'll do it on like an off night when we're not playing Keyforge. Like if we have a free Thursday or something, we could do it. I think I hear Nathan come back, unless it's the dog.
All right,
you back?
I'm back.
I was telling them about crokinole.
Crocodile. All right, so it's my turn.
Yep.
All right, containment field means that he will explode. So, all right, we can. If we say Mars. Play like a bunch of dudes. If I say logos, I can play some stuff. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to just like trade stuff, get it off the board.
That's what the situation I was in that deck. It's just so bad because you can't do anything.
Yeah.
With like the Barrister and Marrows on the table.
Right. You don't like actually get to make decisions.
Yep.
So, okay, I guess we'll say Mars. The Proliferator is going to trade with the Xanthix Harvester. And then the Zorg is going to fight the Stormcrawler. And he'll explode, go to the top of my deck. These are mine, that's yours. And then I'm going to play some Martians that died Rathias the Fierce. And tell you to go ahead, I will draw 3.
Alright. I'll say Logos. Play Fetch Drones. Play Titan Librarian, play Jargogel, archiving this.
Okay.
Play Pip Pip, and play a Lab Work. And that's it.
How
So
many?
draw and archive.
How many different ways can I
Not reap?
not
It's
use
a lot.
my guys?
It's a whole lot.
Okay, guess I'll say Mars. I'll play a Zorg and a Stem Rager. Mind Warper is gonna put something on Titan Librarian. Then I'll crash my agents into the Titan Librarian. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. Oh my god.
Play. Yeah, I'll play Logos. Jargogle's gonna fly into the Blood Shard Imp, which plays this Collector Worm. Play a Professor. I'll play Titan Librarian, Professor Sutterkin. Remote access the Library of Babel. It's a draw card. And Pip will reap. I guess I'll use fetch drones as well. Okay. Nothing. That's it.
Okay, I will Mars. Mind Warper is going to put an Amber on Sutterkin.
I gotta archive a card.
Stem Rager is going to fight Sutterkin. And I'm going to deal 2 damage to Rothias, and I'll move him to the flank. And then Zorg will clear stun. And then I'm going to Mars first the Zorg into the Barrister. I will say check with 7, and I will draw 1.
Okay. Say Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play a Sigil. Play a Boyd. Ruthias will I think he'll attack that turret. Then I'll play Chael there. And unstun these guys. Draw and archive.
Okay, gonna say Mars. Mind Warper is gonna put one on Pip. Stem Raider is gonna kill Pip.
The Mind Warper's doing work.
Yeah, he's working overtime.
Yeah.
It's the 200 IQ. We're gonna do 2 damage to this Ruthias. I'll move him to that flank.
I guess he's just armored down. Okay.
And then Zorg is gonna fight that Blade. That'll stun the other evade.
Okay.
And Tay, go ahead. I'll say check with 8. I didn't draw anything that turn, so.
Alright, I will say Mars. Play Mothership Support. So put 2 damage on that guy. Put 2 damage on him.
He's got armor.
It was 6 damage.
Oh, I see.
Nathan! Play Combat Pheromones. Play... I guess I'll unstun these guys.
Okay.
Play Ixal, Fixed Finger. Play Ancient Human. Reap with Collector Worm. I'm going to Mars first the Harvester. So 1 for Mars first, 2 for the Harvester. I'll crack Sigil, I guess. I think I have to go real big here. Unstun. Reap 3 times. And that is it.
Okay, so Forge.
You do Forge. I say check. And reshuffle. And deal what y'all will bring to Gen Con for the Archon event, other than decks obviously being COTA. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Gen Con's still a ways off.
Yeah.
Still about a month away.
We probably will do some prep streams for
Yeah.
Gen Con, probably like a week before. And I don't know. Actually, I think one of my better decks overall is AoA, the one I brought to the Chainbound.
That deck's pretty silly.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to draw a card, Library of Babel.
So I might end up playing an AoA deck. We'll see.
I'm going to Wild Wormhole into a Brain Eater.
This deck's pretty sweet, though. That's mine.
I'm going to Entropic Swirl. And that will kill him, even though he's got the armor from that. It'll still do 4 to him.
The Think Drone?
Yeah, and I get 2. I'm going to Cutthroat Research. And that'll actually steal 2. I'll play a Hexpian. I'll play a Lab Work. And I'll archive a card. I'll say check with 9, and I'll draw 5.
That's a Forge. Okay. If I hit 2 Logos cards,
Yeah.
I'll stop you from forging. I think I'll say Logos. Pick up the archive. Play Library of Babel. Remote access the Library of Babel. Draw a card. That wasn't a Logos card. We didn't make a mistake. Play Professor Sutterkin.
The deck just keeps cranking out dudes.
I'll use the fetch drones. 1. Oh, okay. Capture 2. Collector Room is probably okay. It's kind of hard to kill. I'll Entropic Swirl the Brain Eater. Let's put 4 damage on him and I'll gain 2. Reap with Librarian. Use Combat Pheromones. Reap with Human. I'll stun Cermeros and stun the Brain Eater. And then the Collector Worm will take this Martian guy. Well, that is it.
Alright, so I forge.
You do forge.
Put my archives into my hand. Say this. Play Spider. Cull the Weak for Collector Worm. Banish. I think it has to be Sutterkin. Not finished with you. Think I'm probably shuffling in the charrette. And that's probably it. I think that's the only way I can stop you from forging. If it comes to that.
Hey, stop me now.
Wait, you're at you're at 2?
I'm at $1 billion.
Well, oh
Yeah.
shit! I lost track.
Oh jeez.
I didn't realize you were on 2 keys.
Okay. Okay.
I thought you were still on 1 key for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
reason. I completely lost track of that.
Okay.
You generated a ton of amber, and
I already had a Keyforge at that point.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you had yet you were on 2 keys. Man, I feel like that was a play mistake.
Not knowing how much amber I had, yeah.
Well, actually, I don't think I could have stopped you
No,
when you
probably
went
not.
to $1 billion. Yeah. Oh well, I think this deck was outclassed.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely.
I think it was still not a bad game, but I was definitely outclassed. I just that's what I get for taking a potty break in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Gummy Ruffian was banished, right?
Yes.
But all of the rest of your decks, so you can keep track of this. Did
Daimono was pretty
no,
good.
chat, be honest with me. When I went to the bathroom, did he flip one of his keys?
I flipped so many keys.
I'll go back and review the tape, but I need you to tell me if he flipped a key.
Yep.
He
tell me.
cheated, right? Yes? Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. Daimono advances and the Colonist advances. Okay. Well, guys. What are they saying about
Hilarious.
both keys? Yeah, that's right.
It was also to make up for all the keys that you forgot to flip in the past.
That's accurate. Yep.
Yeah. I think that's it for tonight.
That is it. We'll be back on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yep.
Yeah,
Today is
we'll be
Monday.
back Wednesday. And Justin he was telling me you got like a business trip coming up.
Yeah, so next week I'll be gone most of the week.
So I will probably be streaming with some other people.
Yeah.
Just to keep the stream going.
You could do Crokinole.
I could do
a Teach Keyforge.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be something. I'll keep people posted in the Discord. But yeah.
You could play another board game.
Tabletop Simulator. Maybe tabletop. We might do another board game. We might do like a little bit of variety stuff. We're not gonna do Tournament of Champions stuff, just because.
We gotta keep the sanctity of that.
Yeah, we have to keep that together, but we'll see. Tabletop Simulator could be a possibility. We could do like viewer games or something like that, and that might be kind of fun. You have to promise not to stream snipe. But yeah, we'll do